There we are. Hey guys. See, waiting for it to actually go live over here. Come on, come on. There we go. Okie dokie. Hey guys. So, sorry for all the bumps. It's been a bumpy road today. That's the whole definition of my day today. Bumpy road. So I have Tasha with Tasha Quilts with me. You want to introduce yourself and talk about your channel?
Sure. Hi, everybody. I'm Tasha from Tasha Quilts, my very original channel name. And I just like to share my quilting adventures on my YouTube channel. Basically, my YouTube channel was born because I couldn't talk my husband's ear about quilting off anymore and decided to talk the internet's ear off about quilting. So that's what I do. So I share random whatever I'm up to over on my quilting channel.
Oh, goodness gracious. So for whatever reason, I tried to do that through Zoom, and I could not remember what the username was. So it would not let me authenticate and go live. So here I am over here on this one.
Poor Donnell was scrambling.
I tried and this was not playing nice. I'm like, poopy on you, Zoom. I'm just going to have to look it up and figure it out in a little while. Or
next time.
Or maybe this weekend or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out before I need to use it again. So we got Michelle and Melissa and Katie Kress and Diana and Mary G, Zaza, and Auntie Patricia Arbuckles, Charlotte DeRoche, Awkward Quilter Lisa, Moldy Lasagna. Hey, Sean, how you doing, hon? Not the guy who sells Sean, but the other Sean.
Oh, okay.
And then we got Laura Saab and Quilts and Chocolate and Giggles, Deb Estepeg Mama Quilter. And it looks like I got it right so far.
And the birds were so quiet earlier, and now they're like, hey, I'm awake.
Oh, that's because they hear me talking, and they know I hit the go live button.
They know it. Yeah, they were silent up until you did. That's so funny.
Yeah, they know when I hit that go live button, and I'm like, y'all are a little pain in the booties. So I've been scrambling like crazy today. I had no idea what I was going to do. I was going to work on these, and then I decided, I'm going to finish prepping my fabrics for Donna's live on Friday night. And then I got another pattern to prep. So I'm like, I'm just going to work on that this evening.
What's Donna doing Friday night?
So Donna, Handmade by Ying, is doing, Friday night is when she is doing her drop diamonds in honor of Donna Jordan through Jordan Fabrics.
Oh.
It's going to be like our way of commemorating Donna Jordan. So I am getting my fabrics all. Oh, I'm so sorry, Janet. She goes, I'm sad you missed seeing me. I'm sorry. So the fabrics that I got that I forgot that I had ordered, the jelly rolls. That's the jelly roll I'm using. Ooh. And then my accent color is just going to be this beautiful pastel pink.
Ooh, I like it.
Which would be a set of the small diamonds on it. So I'm pressing those right now. But the jelly rolls so I thought I had to add some stretch to it because I did not have enough stretch for the size I want to do. Hey, Mona, how you doing? So I thought I added some stretch, so we added that.
Ooh.
And then we got the dots. We got this here. There's like a bunch of like really light reds, almost like a little bit darker than pink type of red.
Yeah, I like that.
Some greens, some grays, and some yellows and whites. And some tone on tones. Just a whole assortment of colors here. but based around like those really soft colors of those.
That'll be nice. I'll have to
And then
look
my
up.
background color is going to be this right here.
I love
It's
a
like
good
almost
gray.
like a yeah, mine's like a basket weave.
I like it.
Hey, Joyce JK, how you doing, honey? Oh, looks like everybody's in here tonight.
I know. Quite the crew.
I love it. So I made myself like a little cheat sheet. So that way there, instead of going through the pattern and figuring out every little thing that I need and skimming through all the sizes that's on there. Because that pattern, I did the digital one, and that pattern has like sizes for like from baby all the way to king.
Yeah.
And I love patterns like that. And this is one of the first main times I'm actually following a pattern specifically. So I wrote down all the measurements I needed
for you mine.
Yes. Oh, and Michelle, Michelle or somebody that's a mod, can one of y'all go let Mike know where we're at? Because I know he went to go eat and was going to come back to hang out after he got done eating. Let's see. So what have you been up to?
Man, just working. We had another batch of sickness go through our house, so that was fun.
You got cooties over there?
Not anymore, hopefully. I actually think my daughter and I had flu B because a bunch of kids in her class tested positive. And when I talked to the other moms, we had like the same symptoms. So I'm like 99% sure that we had the flu. And then, so other than that, I've just been, sewing a little bit here and there when I get the chance. I'm going to try to get back to my Skull Over Legit kit here soon. But yeah, I haven't been sewing as much as I'd like.
Hi, Rudy. How you doing?
That bird is so funny. Is it just one bird you have?
Oh, no, we had 3 birds in here.
I should have known. 3 dogs, 3 birds. Comes in 3s over there.
Actually, no, 4 dogs.
Oh, 4 dogs.
3 puppies. We already had a pit bull before we got the puppies.
Oh, no kidding.
And 2 cats.
Keeping it busy over there. My sister's the same way. She's an animal lover. She's got a house full.
Hey, yo, Patty G. Oh, hang on. Let me say that correctly. Hey, yo, Patty G.
Nice.
I love doing it every time. It's like it's the only time I ever get to do that voice.
I like it.
If my husband and son heard, they probably had me committed.
So are you starching your fabrics or just ironing them?
I am. So what I do is I do like a little over half of a bottle of water, and then I mix in a half a bottle, or then I fill the rest of the bottle up with breast press.
I like it.
Hello?
I've never watered mine down. That's a good idea.
Hey, Hats on a Mission. Not really ever seen you in here before, so I have no idea who you are. Let's see. Going down the line.
Hats on a Mission.
Huh?
I like the name Hats on a Mission.
Hey, Brenda. How you doing, honey? Okay, so those are all pressed now. So now I can shuffle my stuff around.
Are you going to start cutting?
Yes. I just mainly have like the accent fabric left to cut. So, and some more background fabric, but figure I'll cut that as I need it or something. Yeah. I got enough to get me started. See, everybody's saying hi. Oh, if you try and type into the chat exclamation guest, it should pop up with Tasha's thing. Tasha's channel. I'll get the word out in a minute.
Yeah, you know, it's been a long day. They know what you mean.
Definitely. Yeah, let's see, I had to work until 5 and then rush off to the doctor appointment right at 5 o'clock. And then from there, I ran over to Petco to get the puppies some more food because they are like little eating goblins. I swear. And I feel like I just got a bag of food and they were already out. I had enough for dinner today and that was it. I'm like, well, we got to have breakfast tomorrow. So. Not a worries, Laura. She says, I'm sorry, all. I'm a little bit behind. Girls, don't worry about it.
That's the theme of the day.
Yes. Okay, rotary cutter. Where did that get placed?
Do you use a regular rotary cutter? I just started using one of these like a few months ago. I love this thing.
I just don't see. I still use the original rotary cutter that I got technically that my husband got me whenever I first started quilting.
That's what I was using.
I don't really have the desire to change it up yet. So
I was kind of forced to because of hand pain. So it was really painful for me to keep cutting. And yeah, this thing took care of it.
Oh, that's awesome. You see what Joyce says?
Joyce, I love to hear that. She says she made a curve with no puckers. That's a big accomplishment. Oh, yes. That makes me happy. Be careful, Joyce.
I've even done that.
It's addictive once you start. Those curves.
I do love doing my I do absolutely love doing my curves. I just don't do them very often. Most of the time I wind up doing, seems like half the time I wind up doing hash square triangles, flying geese, or hexagons, and I don't even like flying geese.
It's so funny. It's like recently all I do is curvy quilts, and I'm trying to finish up like this one I started back in 2015, this quilt that I started it for my daughter. Not 2015, 2020. But man, I'm like, I miss my curves. I don't like these triangles.
You're like, okay, I need to do this, but I don't wanna.
But I'm trying to get rid of cut down on some whips this year.
Yeah, I'm actually super happy that I was able to knock out several over the past like 2 weeks.
Oh, that's
so cool. My ride or die, Michelle, has been hanging out with me like crazy lately on Zoom, keeping me focused.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes. So I've been hanging out with her as well as a few others. And because of that, I was actually able to complete several projects, including both of my mom's quilts, and got them to her. And then was able to complete my husband's jacket that I started right before Christmas. Finally got that done because I had to make some alterations to it. Because he needs the sleeves like about 2 to 3 inches longer. And then I needed to add in the zipper and all.
Man, that takes some talent.
So I got that all taken care of. Well, it was a quilted jacket that I made him.
Oh, wow.
Using Alexander Henry fabric that I didn't even know that was no longer going to be produced and what the value of it was going to be. And found out right before I made his jacket. So I looked at him, I go, you wear this jacket anywhere other than us going out somewhere nice, and I'm going to kick you. But it's like the pin-up gothic girls. And he loves it, so.
It's all that matters.
Yep. I'm like, he loves it, and if he wouldn't have, I would have wore it, so I wouldn't care. Sweet dreams, Brenda. Or are you staying? I'm not really for sure. I'm kind of confused here.
Yeah, I think it was Brenda who was going to sleep.
Okay, two Brendas. Brenda Foley was leaving out. Brenda Chauvin showed up.
Ah, one in, one out. Traded Brenda's.
Oh no! Hey, Joyce Hernandez, you didn't have sound. What they poopy cans?
The day for technical errors.
Right? At least I know I'm not the only one that was having them. Yes,
We
they
are
are,
blessed
Mike.
with Brenda's. I actually have a friend, Brenda, who I met through, I don't know exactly where. Oh, I think Libs Elliott Sew Squad. And we talk daily about quilts and everything else. And I'm going to meet her for the first time at Quilt Canada. And I'm so excited.
Oh my God, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
What is Quilt Canada?
It's like Canada's big quilt show. And it's in Toronto this year, which is only 4 hours for me. So.
Oh, where are you at?
I'm in central New York, Syracuse-ish, right in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Where are you?
Just north of Detroit.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
As I like to refer to it as the toilet.
So I'm excited.
And anyone in here that is actually from actual Detroit, sorry.
But she said
you
what
know
she
what
said.
I mean.
Man, there's like so much to trim off these half square triangles. Oh, I remember why. Because I don't believe in cutting things in eighths. So I round up. So if something's like you have to cut
I
it in
usually do. Lately, I've actually been testing myself at doing the 8 to see how accurate I can do. I'm every so often throughout this year, I'm taking different things and I'm pushing myself and testing myself.
Yeah, it's
and
good.
challenging myself to see if I can conquer. Like I started off with a 15-minute day challenge. Yeah, after doing 30 days or 31 days in December.
Oh.
And then try and do and then go straight into January to do the 15-minute day. And I was doing a short every day or wound up being a long video. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm tired.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that's what's great about quilting though, is that there's always something more to do or learn or improve, or like you just can never get bored.
Yep.
It's the best.
Definitely. So hello, Diana. I have your templates cut up, or not cut up, but printed out. So Diana, we have an 8.5 purple and a 2.5 by 10 purple.
Ooh.
So those will be getting shipped out within the next day or two. And
well, when you're done.
And then Cherie's and who else was it? Cherie and somebody else. Their order went out today.
So I bought this from you a while ago on Etsy.
Oh yeah.
What is the best way to do that? To put the binding through the.
So okay, let me grab. So the way we actually do them now, and if you want, I can even send you a different one. But the way we do it now is where you see that little piece up at the top that has that slit.
Yeah.
We stopped incorporating that in it.
Okay.
Because it got to a point where they were breaking.
Oh, okay.
That piece was breaking because where it connects down here, it wasn't a big enough area for it to be stable.
I think mine has a little crack now that you say it.
Yep. So if you want, I can have the guys print out and you want to send it to you. But we actually just made it just where the both ends are identical now. But what you can do, what you do with the strip and everything, say there's a binding strip, you would just try and put it right through here. You fold it over just a little bit, and then you try and start rolling the binding onto it. So that way there, it stabilizes it. And then you can use like a piece of tape or a stick pin or whatever. I just use one of my stick pins to hold it, to like stick it into the fabric to hold it whenever I get it rolled up.
Cool. That's what I did. I played around with it for a little bit to see what the best way was, and I ended up doing something like that. I'd never even used that little part on the top. So,
well, Well, if you ever want me to and everything, I can have the guys print you out a new updated version that would be more stable and all.
Okay.
But it's up to you. Just let me know.
Will do. So far, that one's working fine. So.
Okay, cool. So let's see here. We have Judy Hebert is in the house. And Laura said saying she's not feeling 100%, so she's watching. But if she misses us and it's not intentional, girl, we know. Just do your thing, get your healing done. Joyce is asking, do you need a passport for Canada?
Yes, I just got mine in the mail today.
Look at you being a big girl.
Expired. You used to not have to. If you had a New York driver's license, you could just use that, and then you had to upgrade to like an enhanced license or something, and then I never did that. So I'm just using so I just renewed my passport, so I'm excited.
Yeah, we here in Michigan, we just needed like the enhanced driver's license, but I've never gotten it. I'm like, I have no purpose for it, so
yeah,
because I don't ever go to Canada for anything. So I'm like, why pay the extra money to get that or a passport if I never go? And right. Like, if I ever do need to go, then I'll get one.
We're like so close to Niagara Falls. We're like 3 hours from Niagara Falls. And so yeah, it definitely makes sense for us because we could definitely bebop over there, especially as my kids get a little older. Definitely. Let's see. Okay, so Auntie Patricia Arbuckle is saying, Tasha, do you know Marnie's country home quilts or farm quilts? No, that sounds familiar, but it's not like jumping out to me. Sweet dreams, Mona. Good night, Mona. Cylindria, hello, how are you doing? So these are templates that so she is asking, Donna is asking, what are these templates I'm speaking of? So my husband has done 3D print a lot of stuff. Hey, Auntie Donna. So my husband has done 3D print a lot of stuff, and I had one of my members of my channel started asking me, she's like, I have a hard time reading the numbers and everything on rulers and everything for trimming my blocks. She's like, could you see if your son could design something for me that has a handle on it that's like a ruler, but it'd be a specific size? So I'm like, yeah, just tell me whatever sizes you need and I can get that done. So like with this one right here, one of my viewers asked me to, or one of my members asked me to do a 2.5 inch by 10 inch. And so we do like the nice big thick ball up on top for holding on to. And and I'm going to get some of those like little sticky thingies to put on the bottom. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. Those sticky dots, so that way there it actually sticks to your fabric, holds your fabric and everything. And we also try and do like the size of it and print it into it. So, and then the largest size that we can do is like 10 by 10. But yeah, these are like types of things that we do sell and everything. So, yep, Joyce JK says she loves those big handles. Yep, Joyce Hernandez was the one that actually got us all started off. It was either Joyce Hernandez or Loretta. I can't remember which. But yeah, Joyce did buy a couple of them. Oh, the binding spools. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to break, Joyce, but if it does, just let me know and I'll send you out some more. So let's see. So you take away the hole and now it won't break. Yep. My husband has actually tried to break it in half and he can't get it to break without applying like a lot of pressure. So I don't suggest doing that. Let's see. Hey, Papa Joe. You're so silly. He goes, hey, Janelle, what's that thing flying behind you? Gotcha. Haha. Late happy pose. Do you know my youngest son messaged me yesterday? Late last night, he messages me. He goes, Mom, well, looks like you're going to be a grandma. I'm like, quit playing.
I'm like, do not tell me that and get my hopes up. I'm like, if you're lying, you better come clean. I'm like, because you know I want me a grandbaby. Let's see.
I think Judy asked if my kids would need a passport to go to Canada. They do, but they don't have them, so they're not coming to the quilt show with me.
Hey, Ruth Roberts. Hey, Branka. But yeah, it wasn't actually the hole that was causing the issue. It was the like the little binding groove. I don't have one in hand, but yeah, that little groove up there, that slit, that's what was causing the issue and breaking right there. Not the actual spool or anything like that. I'm like, between it breaking on me, Mama Debbie, and one other person, I'm like, okay, guys. I'm like, I need y'all to remove this. I'm like, that's a design flaw.
Don't know you have a design flaw until it flaws.
Yeah, whenever it broke for Mama Debbie, and then not long after, I had one sitting here on my desk, and it broke. I was like, well, it didn't break sitting on my desk, but it fell off my desk, not that far of a distance onto the floor, and broke. I was like, okay, all done. So Branka, Mama Debbie is starting to feel better. She's still testing positive for COVID, and Martha is now no longer testing positive for COVID. So they're doing better. She still feels rough, but she's getting better.
Takes a while to get your energy back.
Diana goes, she's like, you have one. It's called Chewy. I know Chewy is my grandbaby, but I still want an actual baby. My son just needs to have one and bring it over to me and just drop it off.
Like, everyone always asks me if I want more kids, and I'm like, if I could get one delivered to me, like just handed to me, I totally would. But I'm not doing that whole being pregnant thing again.
See, I probably would have had a house full if I could have. But I mean, it just didn't happen that way. And that's okay, because I had two very healthy boys. So I'm not going to complain. But these boys need to start putting out.
We need to produce.
They need to start earning their wages. Okay. Give me grandbaby.
I love it. Too bad you weren't closer. I'd let you borrow some of mine. Borrow mine. You can change your mind real quick.
No, I love little ones. As long as they're not like the rude, mouthy little ones like you see in a lot of schools nowadays. I don't want any like that.
We don't play that game here.
That kind gets a return to sender.
Yeah. Hi, Rita.
Hey, Rita. How you doing, sweethearts? Hey, Vintage Joe. I loved your video today. That little short or whatnot. That was so cute. I tried to comment on it, and my phone was being a stinker. I was like, nope. Let's see. In a few days, I will have 3 toddlers converge on my household. Can't wait to see those grandbabies. Oh, I don't doubt it one bit. Hey, Amy. How are you doing, sweetheart? Amy Dements in the house, people. If you have a channel, drop selfie into the chat or exclamation selfie, and it'll drop your channel link.
So many half square triangles. I do not know what I was thinking. I'm really mad at past Tasha, who started this project. I'm sure Tasha has to deal with it.
Well, I mean, you could always do a quilt bankruptcy on it.
What's that mean?
You have not heard of quilt bankruptcy? Okay, so I don't know who all started it and everything, but it was Auntie Donna from Handmade by Yang and Becca that I've heard the terminology from both. So I don't know if one of them created or what, but essentially, if it is a whip that you no longer have a passion for, and you don't want to just scrap it and be done with, then you can pay it forward by passing it on to someone else, and that way it's something that is still going to get completed, but at the same time you're not stressing yourself out from it.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I actually have a few projects I'm contemplating on. I'm trying to make up my mind.
This one I want to come see to fruition because it's so funny because whenever I started this back in, like, I think it was literally 5 years ago, I have all these notes on the pattern of like all these changes I was making and stuff. And I'm like, I had a vision back then. I don't know what the vision was, but I'm excited to see what 2020 Tasha had in mind. Because I can't remember. I just have weird things like light, dark. I'm like, all right, we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna trust myself from back then.
Oh gosh, our beginner quilter selves.
I know.
Yeah, like with my very first quilt ever, Iton had. So my very first ever quilt, well, my very first one in my adult life, I made it, and it was for like a memory quilt for my mom, in memory of my grandmother, her mom that she had just recently lost at the time. And then also incorporated mine and my brother's birthstone colors into it. So the entire front was mine and my brother's birthstone colors, which my middle brother has the same birthstone color as my grandmother, so that worked out good. And then her entire backyard was full of daisies. Like the entire backyard was lined in daisies, of all like Shasta daisies.
Oh,
So
beautiful.
yeah, so it was so amazing, especially tell you I glitch out sometimes.
Like, oh, she's coming back. I don't know the end of the story to let everybody know how the story ends.
So the entire backing was this daisy fabric that I got from Joanne Fabrics.
Oh, fun.
And at the time, I had no idea how much all this would cost to make.
Yeah.
That was when I got a rude awakening of how much it costs to make quilts.
Yep.
I'm like, But yeah, it's like, so I just made it as scrappy as I could be and everything based upon the colors, and had no idea what I was doing. And so every single square, I flip-flopped all over the place, and there was no rhyme or reason, and they were not the same sizes. So you could just imagine the hodgepodge.
Good old hodgepodge. I like it.
See, I do a lot of organizing at home and work. So when I go to look for something, it's all, how was I making this correlation when I set this up? Yes.
That's cool that you have a tracking sheet on.
Let's see. I think I need one.
I know. I have like a list on the back of a piece of paper, but
yeah, I'm in the process of making myself, because Lisa, the Aqua Quilter, gifted me a little project book, like a project book journal. So I'm in the process of getting everything into there and figuring out where I'm at on each project to see what I can knock out quickly.
Oh, that's cool. I made a list at the beginning of the year of all my whips, or like whips and kits that I have. And I was like, I'm finishing like a good amount of them on this list this year. This is the first one and it's still not finished. So we'll see.
Well, see, you're only a part of the way through. You
That's
still have
true.
over half of the year to go.
Yeah, and it gets easier. My husband's so busy in the winter because he works like removing snow, like fixing tow trucks and stuff for our county. And so now I should be able to sneak away on weekends for a few hours to sew again.
Ooh, awesome sauce. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing? Says, hi, Janelle, glad I got you live. Me too.
Oh, and I saw Zaza on the chat. Zaza, I saw you for a few minutes on, whose live were you on? And oh my God, your accent is just as amazing as I imagined it would be.
Oh, Zaza is amazing.
I'm trying to remember.
I still need to get together with her so she can teach me the whole EPP thing.
That's another thing that's addicting.
I know. I just keep on adding on and adding on. I want to cut. So I have lost my sojo for doing handwork. Well, last night I actually brought out my embroidery kit and started working on that again.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
Janet, sorry, I was saying hit, not hit. I probably didn't enunciate well. I made a list of my kits and my whips.
Yeah, did you see what Mike did?
Mm-mm.
I made a list of the lists I want to do. I'm on number 1.
Nice.
Oh, awesome sauce. Joyce Hernandez got her pattern from Jordan Fabric today.
Rita says, I don't have whips, so I'd have to make them to have them, then make one and then start a second. Oh, so you are, does that mean, Rita, that you start something and finish it? You start and finish. I wish I could be like that, but nope. I still have this quilt top behind me that's been sitting on my wall for, I don't know, and it's just a baby quilt. It would take no time to quilt it up. Nope.
That's okay. I got multiple quilts that I need to quilt up, including several kids ones. Haven't gotten there yet because it's like I'm like, okay, don't know what I want to do.
Apparently, I can't.
Like I'm bored with straight line quilting.
Or I keep saying can't get the word kit out in a way that's understandable. K-I-T, kit. Like I bought kits of quilts that I just have to sew.
Janet, are you messing with her?
If you are, that's a good mess with.
Oh, I like that. Pit, project, and totes.
Oh, I have some of those. Yeah, I bought these little, I call them totes. I got
Janet goes, oh, crap. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'm sure it's me.
Oh, gosh.
Cheryl says, I made a list last year and it shocked me. I'm afraid to look this year, even after cleaning. Oh, sorry, Janet. Yeah, no problem.
Oh, yeah. I had to set this one up in a hurry, so I didn't get a chance to put on the CC. Sorry, love.
Ruth says, I'm a start-finish kind of girl unless I need to wait for backing fabric or waiting for something to come back from the long armor. I get anxious if I have too many projects in the works. I feel like I was like that at the beginning, and then I don't know what happened. Now I'm like off the rail.
You started a channel.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Because I was a start to finish before I start anything else, and type of girl before I started my channel. I started my channel, and it's like, okay, you always got to have new content. Hey, yeah. So Terry.
And I also started watching more YouTube, and then I'm like, oh, that
the whole swirling thing.
Fun.
Yeah,
that legit kit looks fun. And then all of a sudden, I was.
And then Auntie Donna's like, hey, I'm gonna be starting this. Who wants to do it with me? I'm like, sure. Let me just add that to all my other whips I haven't even finished yet that you got me a squirrel on.
I'm actually gonna go on Donna's channel in a couple weeks for the first time.
Ooh, awesome sauce for one of her interviews.
Yeah. Hopefully she
Oh,
doesn't
you're gonna
grill
love
me.
it. Awesome sauce.
I'll be ready.
She's amazing. I love her. I got to meet her the other day, like a week ago, I think it was. She came here to
Fun.
Michigan, and I got to hang out with her some. It was so cool.
Oh, that's nice. Was she in your area, or did you travel to see her?
No, well, she came here to hang out with to spend a couple weeks with Dahlia. And so Dahlia's only like 45 minutes from me. So I went there and met up with them halfway one day, and then I met up. My mom and I both went and hung out with them. So I was like, okay, come on, Mom. I'm like, you can come along too. I'm like, girls' day.
Oh my God, Laura just made me laugh so hard. I have pigs, projects, and grocery bags. Laura, you and I are soul sisters. I have them in regular grocery bags and reusable grocery bags, but then I did finally buy some of these, and I've been slowly moving them into these. But grocery bags is like a form of storage for me.
See, I think I got a thing of grocery bags sitting around in here that I save for my little cans for putting all my garbage into.
We don't have plastic garbage bag or plastic grocery bags anymore in New York. They're illegal. I mean, you can still buy like a package of them off Amazon, but you can't like get your groceries bagged in plastic bags anymore.
Oh, wow.
It's been for a few years now. So I have my last remnants of the plastic ones, and then I started using stealing some of the reusable ones I bought. The ones I don't like as much.
I mean, you could also always just do the okay, Amy Dement says I have multiple PhDs. Projects half done.
So funny.
I'm right there with you, Amy.
Projects and grocery bags is that one that gets me. It's like raining and hailing here today.
Yeah, we got it coming in here as well. It's been storming all day. Thankfully, so far it's not as severe as what they were saying it was going to be. But yeah.
Mike says, love that bag, Tasha. You should see me with my arms full leaving the store. I know. The other day we went to this newer gas station in town. It's called Stewart's. It's a local chain, but they have really good ice cream, and they just opened. So of course I wanted to sample some of their they're known for their sodas and their all kinds of stuff. So I was like, well, we need to get a selection of things to try. I mean, we're supporting the local economy. We have to sample this ice cream. And by the time you leave and I didn't bring a bag with me, I'm like, oh my God, who knew leaving a gas station, I would have needed to bring a bag. Try not to drop ice cream in the parking lot. Ooh, do you have a favorite Stewart's ice cream, Mike? Give me some inside intel. I did like their cream soda a lot.
Let's see. And that is why we are zooming now, Danelle, so you can get those done. Yes, girl. The one that I'm dreading the most is when I get back onto the Lion.
Are you doing one of those big FPP lions?
Yeah, I got a legit kit Lion. And I did not buy the kit. I bought just a pattern, and I'm doing it all from my own fabrics. And instead of doing it with how many fabrics they had, I redesigned the entire colorway of being just since I'm from the city of lions.
Right.
Then I changed it all to where it's gonna be it's gonna be black, white, gray, and blue. It's various grays, various blues, and then black and white. And yeah, that was the first main FPP I ever did. Well, still doing.
It's in process. That's the first one too. Wow.
Yeah.
I live in upstate New York near Syracuse. Ruth was asking. My kids give me plastic bags as gifts because NY doesn't allow anymore. I bought a pack off Amazon because like it's probably wasteful. So if you like the environment, just don't listen. But like if my dog like throws up or something, I'm cleaning that up with paper towels inside of a plastic bag so I can flip it out and just throw the whole thing away because I'm gagging the whole time. So I like to have them on hand, or like, I don't know, when the kids were little, you always could have some sort of emergency where you wanted to just throw something away. So I bought them. Oh, are you near? Is Ruth near here?
Looks like it. Ruth is saying, Tasha, where do you live? Stewart's.
Oh, I've been to Green. I used to drive through there when I used to go audit down in, oh God, where was I driving to? Otisco? No, Oneonta. I used to drive through Green, and I always remembered because I had like parking spots in the middle of the road, and that was like the only time I've ever seen anything like that. That is a little town. How funny.
That is so cool. See, I connected people today.
What was that?
I said, see, I connected people today.
Do you know what else? You must know Janine, like that. I know she's spends a lot of time with Donna's channel and Donna's group.
Okay. Yep.
The first live I ever did was on the guy who sews Sean's channel, and
Janine, he's awesome. I love him.
Janine was on there, or like in the chat, and we live like 20 minutes from each other, and we haven't met up yet, but we're going to. And she actually went to a local quilt show the same day I was on Sean Live where my quilt was hanging. And so she took a picture of herself in front of one of my quilts. So random. It's so random.
That is so cool.
Just out here connecting people. And she actually texted me over the weekend with a selfie of a picture of her and one of my coworkers. And she saw me on the internet. Who knew?
Oh, well. Hey, Loretta. Loretta's in the house. She goes, I still love mine, Danelle.
Meet the quilt before you met Tasha. Yep. Oh my gosh. I got a lot trimmed though. Maybe I'll continue on my live tomorrow. I have a live tomorrow. I might just leave this whole setup exactly the way it is and just keep trimming.
Why not? Hey, it makes the day easier. I kind of left mine sitting here. That's how I decided what I was doing today, because I'm like, I don't got the patience to do the FPP tonight.
No, I don't. Man,
the way my technology and everything was going on, I'm like, yeah, no, not doing FPP tonight. We're gonna do simple. We're just gonna cut.
Bye, Amy. I call my kids the gremlins, so I wonder if it's your kids or your animals that you're feeding. But either way, good luck.
It's probably all of the above. See you later, Amy. Love you, hon. Let's see here.
Oh.
So, Ruth, if you do exclamation guest, oh, never mind. Michelle got it.
But I'm not Sherry. I'm Tasha.
Oh, that's right. Oh, crap.
You can find me. That. You just search up Tasha Quilts. You'll find me.
That's okay. Janet posted it anyway for me.
Thank you, Janet.
Crap. I forgot to ever change it.
That's all right.
I'm sorry. Don't. Bad host.
That is nothing to be sorry about. That's the worst thing that happens today. We're having a great day.
Right. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably, Michelle, it's probably still set up from whenever I had Sherry on last time. Because Sherry was my last guest, and I'm most likely I didn't ever go back and change it.
We'll go check out Sherry too.
Yeah. Go show her some love. Tell her that we said hi. Be like, hi.
I know I was one subscriber away from like the next century, so that would be cool. I'm sure I probably flipped it. I always like those little milestones where like you get to the next, or no, like the next 100 or whatever.
Yes. Once I got to 1,000, I'm just like, I don't care where I go from here. I'm happy.
Yep.
I made it to 1,000. I'm happy.
It's the nearest 10. It's like, so I'm at 1320 now. Satisfying. Thanks, guys.
Awesome sauce. On that note, PSA. Okay. Let's see. Yes, Rita. So it's Monday, day 3.
Upstate is beautiful. Oh, thank you for subscribing.
See,
I do love this area. You have to love it if you want to deal with all the snow.
Okay, Ruth, sounds like the place I want to be. More cows than people.
Yes. When I grew up, not kidding, I had cows for neighbors. And I only live 5 minutes from there now. So.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
My says he loves Ithaca.
Ithaca. Yeah, I mean.
Ithaca. Okay. You can tell I'm not a New Yorker.
Well, and everything in New York is spelled so that if you're not from New York, you would never be able to say it.
Yeah.
Like we have some very unique.
Yeah, that's how it is here in Michigan. You can always tell who is from Michigan who's not based upon how you pronounce the words of the cities.
That makes sense. So Donna's just she's hosting a lot or going live on Friday and making just making that quilt pattern on the live.
Mama Debbie, hi. How are you feeling, Mama? So Mama Debbie is
just asking about you.
House. Yes, everybody was asking about you, asking for updates. Everybody comes to me for updates on Mom. Aw, you're so sweet, Laura. We love you.
Aw, thanks, Laura.
Let's see. Okay, everybody talking to Mama Debbie. Still dealing with the crud, but I'm alive. That's a bonus. Being alive is a bonus because if you're not, then I want to know who's on her her network, whatever that word is. Fill in the blank whatever you feel like.
Account.
We're gonna play a game today. What's Danelle trying to say?
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. I figured we'll hang out as long as you're cool and everything with it and all for like another 15 minutes to get the full hour in.
That sounds good to me because guess what? It's bedtime right now and my husband's putting the kids to bed. So I'm not going back upstairs anyway because have fun, honey. Enjoy.
Oh, darn.
Darn.
That I gotta miss bedtimes. Oh, shucks. Whatever are we ever going to do?
I even braided my daughter's hair before I came down here. I'm like, we better braid your hair just in case I'm not upstairs for bedtime. So she's ready. She'll probably be in my bed at like 5 a.m. being like, you didn't snuggle me last night. And I'll be like, shh, go back to sleep.
Well, that's why you get the midnight snuggles.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Linda. She said, I got my eye surgery done yesterday and we'll get the left eye done on the 15th. I feel good so far. Awesome sauce. Just don't overdo your eyes. Make sure to rest them enough.
Man, that's quite the year. Because your husband just had his like gallbladder out, right? My youngest just turned 5. I cannot believe it. And my son is 7. So 5 and 7.
Yeah, mine are 20. What is it? Let's see. 23. Almost at 24. I'm like, no, that's not right. So my youngest is 23, just turned 23 this past March. My oldest turns 26 in June. God help me.
Oh, and your birthday's right? That was who I was listening to. It's your birthday coming up, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We're both the April birthdays.
Yes, me, you, and Zaza.
Yes.
We're the April triplets.
It's a big one for me this year. New decade.
Uh-oh. Which one are we going into?
40.
Oh. I will be over halfway through it.
Yeah, Ruth, they do keep me busy. That is why I don't get to sew as much as I would like, but it is a good time. We're like in between sports. So it's a little bit better, but like pretty soon soccer starts back up and all that. And then we're just on the run.
Fun stuff. My youngest one always did track and cross country.
Yeah, right now
And then my oldest always did band.
Oh, I wonder if they will, because they'll get introduced, I think, to instruments when they're like 4th grade. So it'll be interesting to see if I feel like my son will be musical.
Yes, ma'am, Laura. So April is the Diamond Babies. Yeah, and you know how hard it is to find a fabric that has like that shimmer to it and everything like diamonds, but without all the like losing the glitter all over the place type of fabric? That was hard to find. Thankfully, Joanne's had it and everything. I think somewhere in this room I actually still have a small little remnants of it. Let's see. So Lindria says, my boys are 5 and 9. Of course, they are dogs.
I was going to say, I don't recall any chatter of kids before. Rita, it's funny you say that because my dad keeps saying, like, there's just no way that I have a 40-year-old. Like, he's like, I don't feel old until I hear that my kid is old. I think he's having just as part of the time with me turning 40 or as I am.
Good thing you're not old.
Yes, young at heart, young all the way. Although, let me tell you what, my back sometimes doesn't agree with that statement, but
oh, my back and hips never agree with it. Ever, 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 ever. I think I may have cut way more than what I needed.
Got in the groove. Oh my God, I still have this whole stack that I have to cut in half and then trim. Wild. I don't know what I was thinking. That's you know what? Being the auntie that sugars them up and sends them home is not a bad gig.
Nope. That's a good day.
Mm-hmm. That's what I say to my son all the time because my daughter throws a lot of fits and cries a lot. And I go, just remember how difficult your sister is. You know, someday you can have kids or you cannot, but just know that you might end up with a Josie. Like, you might end up with a kid that cries a lot. Don't make the decision lightly.
Yeah, I thought I was scot-free whenever my mom cursed me when I was younger to have a child just like me or have a girl just like me, and I wound up having 2 boys. Yep, no. My second one is my mini-me.
That's funny. My daughter is me.
It's so funny because when the boys were really little, I used to try on a couple of April Fools and everything. I told my mom I was pregnant, and she was like flipping. My son tried it on me this year, and I'm like, yeah, no, not buying it. I'm like, do not toy with my heart like that.
Zaza says she just cut and pressed 176 HSTs, and now I have to square them up. I'm pretty sure I'm like right around that amount of how many I have to. I have, let's see here. I don't know. Can't even. 128 times 2. So I have a lot. I have a lot. Yeah, I like that too. That like the quilting community transcends, geography and age and everything. You can find friends of all kinds. So, Brenda, that's an excellent question about what size this quilt's going to be. I don't know. I made this. I took this. I started this in 256. I started this back in 2020, and I wrote myself like hieroglyphics of notes, and I don't even know how many blocks I have. I guess I might be able to do some math on this at some point. I think it's going to be somewhere between a baby and a throw, but I don't even know.
I may have overcut by a little.
How many were you supposed to have?
This stack is what I needed. This is what I have left after I counted what I needed.
You could make a nice little strip of them in the backing.
I'm like, oh, well, good thing I like pink.
Math is hard, and I do math all day long. I'm an accountant, so like I'm not trying to do math right now. That's really funny.
Yeah, I definitely hate math. Right, Mama? I was just sitting here cutting.
Cutting and gabbing.
Yep. I was like, I'll just keep going. La da 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 da.
What size blocks are they that you cut, or squares?
Unfortunately, it's not a free pattern, so I can't give out any of that.
But it like isn't a size that you can make like half square triangles with in the future.
It is a pre-cut type of size.
Oh, good.
I'll tell that much. So it's something that I can easily use for other stuff.
Oh, good.
Trying to decide whether I'm going to go ahead and cut this into 2.5 strips, or I think I'll just leave this as is. Let's see. 7 inches by the width. So 7 by like 20.5. So I think I'll just like leave it as is. And I still have a whole another one over here too.
Look at the stack of trimmings I have acquired during our live. You can see that I've been productive over here.
Hey, Katie. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. I was busy talking, and I cut twice the amount that I needed. But that's okay, because I'll always use it for something. I mean, who doesn't need light pink squares?
As somebody who's got nothing but light pink squares in sight, you can never have too many. I like it.
Right? And now I'll start drawing my lines. And then the next one I'm going to be starting to cut up probably tomorrow. Obviously not during a live stream, but is this right here.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really want to make this. I've seen so many people make it. Like Tiffany made it. But this one here is tulipsquare.com, and it's a free download.
Ooh, that's nice. Are you going to make a what size quilt with that? Are you going to do?
I'm doing a queen size.
Ooh, queen size.
Yeah, I don't really do queen sizes very much, but it's for my uncle, and he is extremely tall. like
Do you send that stuff to a long armor or?
I used to try and do all the quilting myself, but lately I've been having so many issues with my hips and my back that I've been and just not wanting to deal with doing it anymore.
Yeah.
On a domestic, because a queen is a lot to deal with.
Yeah, anything over a throw, I'm like, somebody else has got to quilt that for me.
Yeah,
Paid my
so
dues.
yeah, exactly. So what I've been doing is I've been sending it to Donna. I sent her a few, and then I'm going to be sending some over to Janet as well, because they both do long arming.
Oh, nice.
Yep, my mom's Bargello I sent to Donna, as well as the framed pinwheels quilt that I made, which is Mama J Enterprises Andrea's pattern.
Oh, nice.
Yep, so I sent her that, and that framed pinwheel is on my bed.
My husband was just making a comment the other day, like, do you think you're going to make a quilt for our bed?
See, I made this quilt because I was a tester for Andrea at the time. I made it, and then I was like, okay, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but when I got the top, like mostly done, showed it to my husband. He goes, "Oh, I like that." He goes, "Is that for our bed?" I go, "I guess it is now." It's like nice, rich reds, greens, and like tans and golds.
Oh,
Yeah, it has like this antique look to it. So I really love it.
that's nice. Root says, who knew quilting a larger quilt was a strength building workout? Honestly, I could not believe how sore my arms were.
Then plus my lower back. Oh my
Yes,
gosh, my lower back will start throbbing. I can only do like a certain amount at a time. I'm just like, nope, I'm done. I'm just going to pay for getting certain quilts quilted. If I don't want to do a straight stitch, then I'll pay to have certain quilts quilted. Or all time, if it's something I don't want to spend the extra money on, then like a donation quilt or something like that, then I'll just do quilt as you go.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out if I want to do this one as quilt as you go or not. So
I haven't tried a quilt as you go. The ladies in my quilt guild are like, you need to get a long arm. Just think of how many years you'll have it to use it. They keep saying, I wish I had got one when I was your age. They're really swaying me, but I haven't.
Yeah. Do they also understand that you had two little ones?
Yeah. Exactly. I'm like,
I could just see that being a jungle gym.
Right. Exactly.
Hey, Liz. There is no such thing as late to my channel. Even if I'm not live anymore, there's no such thing as late because there's still the replay.
Always on time.
Yes.
Right, I think.
I mean, unless you're like me today, then I was very late to my own live. I mean, I was here.
I can attest to that.
Zoom would not play nice.
This doesn't seem like that big of a pile of how long I've been trimming. Dawn goes, it would take you till you're their age to pay it off. Yes, it would.
Yeah, I was like, I've actually been kind of thinking about maybe the mini Grace that you can be able to, like the tabletop one that you can be able to put your own machine on.
Those are neat too.
That would be really cool.
I was looking at some of the handy quilters at first, like the one you sit down at, but
yeah. Well, that would be another thing. That would give me a chance to actually try and have more time for standing up because I'm always sitting down. I mean, I have an office job. I'm up here quilting. So it's
I'm with you on that.
I do a lot of sitting, and I need to be doing a lot of not sitting.
I've been trying to get like up my steps and stuff because I'm got to get and walk in shape to go to Quilt Canada. And I'm like, oh my God, I did not realize like how little I walk until my legs hurt all the time.
Yep. Yep. Be right there, baby. Great. Let's see. Did
Time is up.
Yep, that was the dinner bell ring and let me know that okay, dinner's done. They're ready to
Nice.
eat, and because they always come and they're like, "Can you make side salads?"
Oh, we actually had side salads with our dinner tonight. We don't really do that often. And my son was like, "Can we have side salads every day? This is amazing." And I was like, "Yes, I can make that happen for you."
Yeah, it's about the only way I can really get my husband to eat veggies.
You know what? I am your husband. It's really the only way that my husband can get me to eat veggies. So I will eat a salad. Beyond
See, I
that,
love my lunch today was baby carrots with spinach dip.
ooh, that sounds good though.
But that was my lunch. I had a little bit of baby carrots left, probably like a little over a handful. So I just had that for lunch because I'm like, I need something on my stomach because my stomach is telling me it's hungry, but I really don't want anything real heavy or anything. So I like baby carrots.
Mike said the producer speaks.
Right?
Funny.
The unseen producer. They keep coming in with their alarms and everything and all, dragging me away from my task at hand. Then they're gonna start getting on camera.
Oh, feel better, Debbie.
Sweet dreams, Mama. Go get some rest. And I am going to get off of here. Just try and get these last couple of lines drawn really quick. That way I can at least have this deck here done for the drawn lines.
Joyce, if you want to email me, my email address is just as original as everything else in my life. It is tasha@tashaquilts.com. Can find me. Oh, good. I'm glad we got you through your chores. Thanks for coming. Well, hopefully, maybe I'll see you tomorrow too, Dawn. Maybe. I am actually going to be live this week. I'm going to do it. For a while, I was like, is Donnell quiet? But she's froze.
I'm like, I don't want to stop until this is finished.
Oh, she's back. You're back.
Hi, I was just texting you.
I'm like,
I was just typing. I'm like, okay, I don't think I'm coming back this time.
Like, oh, chit chat.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing the computer is saying no. We're done now.
Yep, time to go. Oh, hi, Arlie. Bye, Arlie.
As I goes, Danelle has traveling Tourette's.
That's funny.
Okay. Hi, Arlie. How are you doing? Hope you have a good night. But everybody, I'm going to get off here because the gremlins are telling me it's done.
Well, thanks for having me. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so happy we're able to hang out finally.
Yes, for sure. I had a great time. Thank you.
So everybody have a great night. And yeah.
Talk to you soon.